Come on in here. Fill this thing up real fast. I got a quick point I'm gonna make. I normally don't do this, but boy, I got a quick thought. Quick thought. Come on in here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a couple people up in here real fast. If not, then I'll just talk about it and y'all watch it on demand, however you want to do it. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. But goodness. Come on up in here, man. I've had a weird little morning. Super obsessing over my fantasy football squad because I'm in the playoffs in all my important leagues. Boy, so I, so I've been obsessing over that, and of course I got cousin Tony on the roster in all my teams. Come on, son. Anyway, I got stuff to talk about, man, real fast. I promise I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I might hold y'all for what? It's 11:40. Game at 12. So I'm gonna hold y'all for about 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna get y'all up out of there. You say Sir Tane was getting cooked yesterday. Yeah, but you know. Oh man. Hey, look, just real fast before y'all get up in here. I have been dealing with two fantasy football debacles for the past couple of days or whatever before we get started, whatever. Uh in one league, like everybody else, I feel good about. I rolled out Justin Herbert and Josh Jacobs early in the week. Cool with that. I got DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley on deck. You know what I mean? Tunyon did a little bit. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? In the other league, I got Diggs and what's my man? I got DK in that league. You know what I mean? Got all that. But listen, this is the worst conundrum I got, and there's one spot. It's all running back. In one big important money league, I got to pick between Clyde versus New Orleans, Jeff Wilson versus the Cowboys, Mostert healthy. I mean, Tony's starting now, but I don't think I'm a starter. And who else? Yeah, and Wayne Gallman versus the Browns. That's a shit sandwich. Then the other one, I got J.D. McKissick, who is starting, but he's starting with Alex Smith versus Seahawks, right? That's a big shit sandwich. It's him, Jeff Wilson again, and who else was in that third league? Jeff Wilson, J.D. McKissick. I think I got Tony in that league too. I've been obsessing over this fantasy football mess, and I kind of missed out on the Zeke being not active list. He's not active or whatnot. I go Wayne. Yeah, I know, but Gorman, whatever. We're gonna get back to fantasy football talking a little bit. Peep this out. I had an interesting thought, right? When I saw the Zeke update, we got 100 people in here. That's cool. Everybody else to catch on the back end. You know what I mean? Um, I was I saw the Zeke news, right? Zeke ain't playing today. To be fair, Zeke probably shouldn't have played last week neither. I don't know why we're still trying to just run Zeke out for the sake of running Zeke out. You know what I mean? We everything but mathematically out this thing right now. So I don't know what we're trying to prove here with brother Andrew Dalton. I don't know what we're trying to prove. But um Zeke is inactive. It ain't like Zeke is active and we're going to committee him and cousin Tony. Zeke is out and Tony's in. And I knew this was a thing when brother Shea Wood, Loney Lua, our guy from TCU, half fullback, half running back type character. I knew it was interesting when he got pulled up from the practice squad this week. Thought that was peculiar, so that kind of just gave you a little more indication that brother Ezekiel Elliott probably not going to be able to play. So this is the interesting thing here, right? Because y'all know we Cowboy fans in this chat box. It might be a couple like Bears fans in here or something because they just like to hear Voch talk about my team. But for the most part, we all Cowboy Nation up in here. This is the interesting thing, and I hit my roundtable chat box with this earlier. Appreciate you, Anthony Gonzalez, for the 5 in the super chat. What if Tony Pollard really come out there and he looked better than Zeke? I had a very interesting notion because if I could just put a early prediction out there, I think he's going to be better than this. I think he's going to be a lot more efficient with his carries. And that's going to put us in a weird spot, okay? And I don't mean like when I say better than Zeke, right? Zeke rushed for like what, like 50 last year or something? I mean last week or something? Like Zeke rushed for like 50 yards, 60 yards or something. I'm not saying if Tony rushed for 70 yards, that's better than Zeke. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying, what if my cousin, Tony, what if he rushed for like 106, 5 catches, 40 yards in the air, and a touchdown or something? What if we get that from cousin Tony today? Then what? Because it ain't like the 49ers are like an easy matchup or whatever. I think they like fifth against the running back or something like that. So. I'm not saying that big game gonna happen. I'm not saying that monstrous performance is gonna happen, but if Tony get the opportunities and he shows burst, and he shows big plays, that might be where his 100 come from. He might have a 40-yard run or something. And he catches the football. Not drop the football, but catches the football. Don't fumble it. Then what the hell happens here? I think it's an interesting notion. I think it's interesting when you back yourself into that corner and force yourself to answer that question. I know there's a lot of anti-Zeke people. I'm not anti-Zeke people. I'm just more so, I probably wouldn't have paid him before Byron Zeke people. I'm one of those guys. If I had to pick between Zeke and Byron, I'd have picked Byron. I got to sneeze. All right, cool. If I had to pick one, I would have picked Zeke over Byron. So I'm not anti-Zeke. There are some people that are anti-Zeke. This isn't an anti-Zeke stance. This is well, Zeke was behind this same offensive line with this same whack-ass red-headed quarterback with this same terrible-ass defense in this matchup that's a top 5 defense versus running back. What if? Yeah. What if? Tamara Messi. What if? I think it's going to put us in a weird situation where we got to say something. Got to say something about Zeke at that point. Now, both these guys are different. And to be fair, Tony may be a guy that can only live amongst 12 carries. But look at what he's done with those 12 carries. I think Tony like averaging like 7 yards a carry on those 12 carries a game like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just preparing y'all for the I Am Legend Illuminati storm that's gonna happen. I don't want to call it I Am Legend because I might be in that box or whatever. But the Illuminati storm that's bound to happen if Tony goes out there and looks incredible. Because then we gotta start looking at money. This ain't me being a hater, but y'all remember that miscellaneous report? Charge my phone up. But y'all remember that? Remember that miscellaneous report that came out? Boy, my damn phone's so raggedy. I put the charger in there and it kicked me out. That's so damn ignorant. Listen, and for everybody asking, I'm not starting Tony in fantasy at all because I don't know what the hell gonna happen today. I don't know if Tony gonna be mixed in with Rico Dowdle and Shea Wooloney Lou. I don't know what the hell gonna happen today. I don't know. But what was I saying? Yes, peep this out. So y'all remember we got this weird random out of nowhere report that, hey man, we kind of gonna be evaluating Jalen Smith over these last couple of weeks. He might be playing for his job. If not, he gonna have to take a pay cut and dip. Like remember them reports that just kind of came out miscellaneously or whatever. What if? What if? Mike Larry says Tony can't take Zeke hits. What that mean? Tony been taking Zeke hits. Tony, look, man. Tony not no change of pace back, man. I hope I ain't got to keep making this point. 2 years into his career now. You know what I'm saying? But Tony runs people over. Tony takes hits. Like Tony not gonna take hits that Zeke hits, but Tony not gonna get 25 carries. You see what I'm saying? Tony's not gonna be a Dalvin Cook carry type running back. Tony's gonna be Tony. If anything, you're gonna spell him with Rico son, but Tony's gonna make some catches. Tony's gonna, do his thing. Zeke get hit a lot because he look for like Zeke run into people sometimes. Tony don't do those kind of things, so I don't really want to get into the whole, is Tony, can Tony take those hits? Tony can take hits. I'm not gonna allow that to be a thing. But it's just interesting, man. It's just interesting. And I ain't saying that Tony better than Zeke. I ain't saying that Tony a bell cow. I'm not saying that Zeke can't catch, because I know that when, you can say anything and just emotions fly. I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying what happens from, it's 200 people in here, from the 200 individual thoughts in here. Y'all can put in the chat box so I can see what y'all got to say. For the 200 individual thought processes in here. What happens if Tony Pollard comes out and rush for 100 yards, get about 5 carries, 30 yards in the air, and a touchdown? What happened? What happens then? Voch, when are you gonna start streaming? I'm streaming now. War call. Streaming now, player. I'm streaming now. I'm gonna stream at halftime, and I'm gonna stream as soon as the game is over. So ain't no time. It's just that whenever halftime start, I'm gonna hit the button. Whenever post game start, whenever the game's over, I'm gonna hit the button. It's only one game, Voch. That's what you'll hear. Well, it's one game, but my caveat is this is a one game built up amongst 2 years of speculation. This ain't like the first time we've ever seen Tony ever. This may be one game where Tony get to be bell cow for real, but we've seen Tony be impressive before when he get his carries. We just can't. It's only one game Tony to death. We can't just do that. We can't do it. It wouldn't be fair to Tony. So, somebody asked who is Tony's backup. Rico Dowdle is the undrafted rookie from South Carolina, and Shea Aloni Lua is the undrafted rookie from TCU. He's a running back / fullback. He was brought up. Off of the practice squad. Off the practice squad. Okay. Ricky asked, when am I gonna start streaming on Twitch? One day, brother. Hang tight. One day soon. Hang in there. The starting position is different, but we'll see. Why do you think Zeke was demanding to play hurt? Because he's insecure about being able to sit his ass down somewhere. Listen, man, wise man told me, man, if you got a job and you take time off away from that job, and the person that makes less than you is doing your job as good or better than you might not have no job. You might not have no job. So Zeke ass may be sitting around talking about some, hey, fam, hey. I ain't finna let Tony get 20 carries. Zeke say, I refuse to let Tony ass get 20 carries. Let's see if this is gonna be on my national broadcast. Is this a home game or an away game? Y'all let me know. I need to see what my local channels look like. If not, we're gonna hit this fire stick. But what y'all think, man? What y'all think about Zeke tonight? What y'all think about not Zeke, Tony? What y'all think about cousin Tony today? What y'all think? Home game? If it's a home game, should be on my TV then. What y'all think about if Tony get 100 yards behind Joe Looney and Terrence Steele and them? What happens if Tony get 100 yards, 4 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown? Come on, give me some thoughts and opinions. What happens with Zeke here? Like, what do we do with him? I'm not under the impression that we just gonna cut Zeke. I don't think that's in the cards any capacity or whatever. I don't ever think Zeke is gonna just get cut somewhere. Might get traded. He might get a contract restructure. He might get a tap on the shoulder and be like, not gonna be able to do it. But I don't think about you instigating. So Voch, why are you starting something? So What happens if they game plan for Tony? They didn't. Oh, you sound like what happens if they game plan for Tony? Okay, cool. That's fair. If they game, sure, that's fair. But so that's another soul. That's another soul. If they game plan on Tony, we just gotta see. We gotta see what happens here. We just gotta figure out what's going on. But I think even if they game plan for Tony, I mean Antoine say, man, he better play good or I'm. Hey, man. So look, Twan is a real big Zeke fan, and Twan don't take no Zeke slander. And I don't hate on Twan for his Zeke slander, cause like Twan has lived through my Dak slander, so he don't say nothing when I had. So he don't say nothing when I'm caping for Dak. So I don't say nothing when he caping for Zeke. But if Tony come in and look incredible though, Twan, we gotta have a conversation. We got to have a conversation. They're going to play Eagles versus Cards. Who want to see that? Where my damn remote at? Let me go to the Fire Stick bootleg this guy. Go find this mess. What else y'all got? Any other questions for the last 5 minutes before I hang up this thing and watch this thing? Because I don't work during the game. Got to look at the next gen. No. I don't look at next gen stats. Salute my guy Twan, dropped another 5 in the super chat. That's a total of a dime in the super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Remember when Voch had the Howard versus Zeke argument, bringing up tapes? Sure. A lot of people wasn't around then. Mike Larry. A lot of people wasn't around for the Zeke is better than Jordan Howard fights, but it is what it is. Y'all got any other questions before I get up out of here? Any other questions before I get up out of here? All our DBs back. So Trevon Diggs, not all of them, but Trevon Diggs. I think Cheeto gonna be playing. Donovan Wilson gonna be playing. AB gonna be playing. So yeah, I think we got the full backfield. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means having all our corners available, but they are indeed available, indubitably. I want to win, but lose out after this game because my friends are 49er fans. So bragging rights. Well, I mean, this shouldn't even be about bragging rights because if they beat you, they beat Andy Dalton. They ain't beat the Cowboys for real. They beat the old Bengals. Shit don't count. What else? Stay safe. Keep bringing the videos. Salute Mike Larry. I'm gonna see y'all in the halftime show. So when the game goes into halftime, y'all come back and come see about me. That's Falcons. I'm bootlegging. No, I'm bootlegging. I mean, on that. And then when the game is over, come back and see me. And we'll be watching. We'll be doing the post game show, and the phones will be lit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can call in and say whatever it is y'all want to say. I think this whole Tony Pollard thing is going to be interesting. I'm going to be rooting for my cousin. We need a lot more Pollards in the in the league doing great things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And good luck to all y'all in your fantasy football playoffs, unless you're playing me. I got Space Cowboy this week. I plan on smoking them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whisk. I see y'all at halftime, man. Peace.